What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In this week's video, today marks 16 weeks out, well tomorrow actually marks 16 weeks out of my first ever show. Just done my check-in. I'll leave some of the check-in photos here. I'll flick through a couple of my favourite ones just so you can see how we're looking at 16 weeks out. 98.7 sorry, kilos, which is only a 300-gram drop from last week. However, a few new things have been brought back in that is going to mean that I hold on to some weight for the next couple of weeks. So that's nothing to worry about, because as you can tell, I'm tightening up and definitely starting to look a lot leaner, regardless of what the scale weight is saying. I've also had a haircut and I've been out doing some steps, hence the possible headphone hair that you may or may not be able to see. The weather is great today, so I might even chill out here with Fred for a little bit, catch some sun between doing some work with clients and of course eating some food. However, I have got a delivery coming today, which I will show you when that arrives. I am very, very excited for this to come. But yeah, that is that, and I'll catch you when it arrives. Right, so we are back. We just finished meal one, which is the same. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the intro, but food is the same for this week as it has been. Link in the description below for my full day of eating. Cardio is the same. I'll leave the thing here, 25 minutes, level 7 every day. Still doing my daily posing rounds after cardio. I will take you through that tomorrow as I take on my rest day. I'll take my posing trunks to the gym and film through how I'm looking post cardio, and I'll leave a little montage of that for you when that's done. But here, yesterday I trained delts. There's a little compilation montage thing for you here, similar to the quad one, which you'll see later on in the video. Building up to be a great week, fingers crossed and touch wood that it stays that way. Saturday, obviously, rest day, checked in. You'll see my photos looking tighter, holding weight nicely. So although we're losing body fat and getting leaner, the weight isn't falling off, which is a good sign that I'm going to keep some muscle. Hopefully it stays that way. And then Sunday, oh, it's cold, it's meant to be summer. Yeah, quads on Sunday. We progressed every lift, which is, bear in mind we're in prep and I'm 2,500 calories less than when I was in my peak off season. These crazy leg extensions went up 5 kilos match reps. Squats, same weight and 1 extra rep, I think, if I remember correctly. Hack squat, same weight plus a rep. Leg press, I went up 20 kilos and got an extra 2 reps and plus 1 assisted, which is crazy. And then adductors, I think I got an extra rep or 2 on those as well. And then obviously, as you would have just seen, my delt day yesterday, I went up 2.5 kilos on the dumbbell press and got 2 less reps, but that's a nice solid foundation, 7 reps. Went up 5 kilos on the prime machine press and got an extra rep. I don't have too much of a focus on overload, progressive overload when it comes to my lateral raise to front raise, superset with lateral raises. I just focus on making it as hard as I can, and if it ever gets too easy, which it really never does get too easy, then I'll up the weight. What I tend to do is I increase the build-up sets rather than the top set, just to really maintain control and keep a good tempo on all of those, and make sure I'm using the medial head of the delt and not bouncing them up with my traps. Rear delt flies, got an extra rep from last week on the same weight. I went up a considerable amount, I think it's 15 pounds, so roughly 7 kilos, isn't it? 15 pounds, and I got a few less reps, but I'm trying a different approach on that. I'm trying to go a bit heavier on that pull down, not too heavy in which I have to recruit more of my upper back over my rear delts, but nevertheless I felt that I was still going a bit too light for the sake of doing 15 reps, so I do 15 reps still on all my build-ups, and then I'll just take it down on that last one. That is a brief wrap-up of everything so far. What you will see next is that quad workout that I mentioned beforehand, a little compilation, and then I will catch you all pre-workout before back day. Right, so we're about to make our pre-workout before I go and train back. I can imagine that sounded pretty horrible for you. I just remembered I got my mic on, but it is hay fever season. So, as I fill up my water bottles, so here's my water and then my bottle for my intra workout. So yeah, last week obviously in my 17 weeks out vlog, you saw that, right, I turned these lights on, you would have seen that my back day felt a bit hard. I didn't feel too great while training back. Well, I had a good session, but obviously I told you about the strength not really being there and everything feeling a bit harder than usual. So obviously this week we're hoping for better, and I'm putting this little bit in beforehand as like a speak it into existence sort of thing. I'm gonna have a better session this week. Okay, so this is for my post-workout shake. Obviously I have 50 grams of carbohydrates, powder, 6 dextrin, and then 25 grams of whey. So that's the 50 grams of carbs. And here we go for the intra-workout. So we've got EAAs, 10 grams of EAAs going in. Like obviously I've mentioned previous times, delays and offsets muscle protein breakdown, which in turn leads for more effective muscle protein synthesis. Obviously you get that amino acid profile and those amino acids from your food, your proteins. So my pre-workout meal would suffice, however, every little helps. Next, we've got creatine, highly researched supplement, blah, blah, blah. It gives you more strength and power, blah, blah, blah. Basically all you need to know is it improves your performance in the gym and allows you to be stronger for longer. So why wouldn't you do that? Being stronger for longer means that you can progress your training more in a shorter period of time, therefore building more muscle mass and progressing your physique as a result. So no brainer here. Next, electrolytes. Well, finally electrolytes, should I say. Obviously having more electrolytes improves muscle hydration, total body hydration, therefore it allows for the oxidative processes to work more effectively, more efficiently, therefore getting more blood, oxygen, nutrients to the muscle, allowing for better contraction, stronger performance, less risk of injury, as dehydration is a major cause of injury that people seem to forget or not talk about, and it gives you a better pump. So that is my intra workout. Now for the most important part, the funnel, the life-saving funnel goes in, give it a shake, something like that, and then I'm gonna rinse the remnants off of the funnel, because like I said, every little helps. Okay, that is that for intra workout. Obviously I told you I'm having protein, 25 grams. Obviously I've got protein up here as well, cereal, you can't see that. Cereal milk flavour protein, banging. All links in the description as always, but here we have my pre-workout. My protein's alpha pre-workout. I use this as my source of caffeine, obviously the stim part of the pre-workout. It's got some good amino acids and will be good for the other side of what you want from a pre-workout. However, I cover that in my non-stim. I'm using the pumpage at the moment. Got all your good ingredients in it. You can see what is on it here, instead of me reading it out and butchering the names. There we go, that's better. Okay, there's everything in there, everything that you need. Hopefully I'm back in focus. A good rule of thumb for pre-workouts is the more that's on it, the better. If you're not sure about something, just look it up. There's gonna be plenty of stuff out there for you to see. But yeah, okay, that is that. I'm gonna get whipped up and I will catch you after the gym. Right, so back in the car setting, so that means one thing. We just finished back there. Hopefully it's in focus. It's so bright out in front of me. I can't really see the camera to check if I focused it correctly or not. Just turn my headphones off. So yeah, back day, success, much better than last week. I'm just getting my post-workout stuff out. So yeah, deadlifts, we got that extra rep. It'll be on the screen for you as I could talk through this segment. Absolutely buzzing. I reckon I may have even been able to get a fourth, but you see on that third, begin to use a little bit of a hitch to get the last rep up, and that call it there and leave it for next week, just for the sake of injury prevention and fatigue management, because we've got, I just spilled water all over myself, because we've got a lot more in the session to do. And of course, bringing up my mid back and my lower lats is the primary objective of my back training as of now, at the moment. So deadlifts aren't the main priority. However, I love doing them, so we do them, we absolutely destroy them and we progress. But the rest of the session progressed quite nicely. Got a few extra reps here and there. Didn't lose any reps like I did last week, so very happy with that. Also leave some of my physique photos post back day, shower room, change room photos. Not the best of lighting, but I have just poured the water all over myself. It's just gonna be a wet ride home. That is aggro. It's actually soaked, but yeah. Part of me covered in water. I am a very happy man. And yeah, it's a successful Thursday. Cardio's done. Just got to eat the rest of my meals, do some editing. I've got a group call later this evening with my coach Brad and some of the team. Just backed off quite a bit of fluid, so hopefully I'll make it home without needing the toilet, and I will catch you all later on. I was just checking that we're rolling. Today's Friday. In the car, just had to run a few errands for my dad. Just waiting for him to come back now. And obviously, I want to be in routine. I'm a man of routine. I'm in prep. I want everything to be the same. So I want to train the same sort of time. That means I have to bring my food with me to run these errands. So we've got meal 2. My hay fever is kicking my arse today. Meal 2. Scales. Everything is weighed out apart from the peanut butter, of course, as I need to do that separately. There's my rice there. But firstly, got the chicken and green beans. 100 grams of green beans and 250 grams, well, 240 grams of cooked weight chicken. Luckily, I did remember equipment, so like my spoon, so I don't have to eat this with my hands. That would be a long day if I did. So I'm going to leave a little bit of rice in the bottom to mix with my peanut butter. Okay. So here we have the Tupperware, and I'll catch you when I'm weighing up the peanut butter. Right, so Friday, we are back from the gym, chest day. Finished my steps for the week. Up nice and high in the mid 8,000s. Fred's come to join me. I'll show you a little clip of me terrorizing him. Right, that's the Fred cameo. Like I said, Friday, chest day, very successful session today. I've got 2 clips for you and my pump shots, some posing. My incline dumbbell press, got 2 extra reps than last week, and if I do say so myself, the quality was bang on. You'll obviously see them here. And also the prime flat press, the pin loaded one, that was banging as well. I went up 10 pounds and I think I got an extra rep, maybe match reps. I can't exactly remember what I got last week off the top of my head, but it was 10 pounds heavier and I either got the same reps or 1 more. So you can't complain. I progressed my other pressing movement as well. And then the fly movement at the beginning was match weight, match rep. 2 traps as well, progressed the traps, beautiful stuff. And then obviously you'll see the pump shots as well, looking good, looking tighter. Another week down. So tomorrow, obviously we'll mark my 15 weeks out vlog and we'll see what I'm weighing in that. But you have to catch that then because this is the end of the video for this week. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. I'm doing 2 uploads a week at the moment. Obviously you saw the quad compilation that I put in the middle of this video. The full video is on the channel and went out last Saturday, where I talked through how to maintain your strength while dieting and what will help you to progress going into your show and hold on to your strength and therefore muscle mass for as long as possible as a result. Yeah, all that good stuff. Like, subscribe, notifications, leave a comment down below anything else you want to see in these sort of videos, any other types of videos that you want to see from my prep journey. But that is that, and I'll catch you all, well, tomorrow.